Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be painting along with Bill Alexander because yesterday was his birthday. So I'm going to be doing, I got two canvases here. I picked two of the YouTube videos to paint along with, and we're going to be doing this one, which is Morning Kind of Mountain. And it is, I don't remember what season. I think it's season 1 episode 4 or 5, but it only uses a few colors, so yellow, red, and blue. And Bill says in this episode, he says yellow, red, and blue will do all the time. But I gotta pull the video up real quick. Search Bill Alexander. I'm not sure if I said it yet, but the first one I'm doing is a Morning Kind of Mountain, and it's just a nice big mountain in the background. He does highlight the mountain from the left side, which will be interesting. Normally I do it on the right side. There he is, the legend, Bill Alexander. And I'm using, these are Daniel Smith water-soluble oils. Last time I used Lucas Berlin's. I'm trying to use up all the random brands of paint that I bought for those review videos. And I found the good one that I like is Grumbacher, but we'll use that. We'll use those eventually once I used up all these other colors. All right. What's Bill doing right now? He's just covering the canvas in Magic White. If you haven't tried Alexander Magic White, it's actually really nice. They put lavender in it, so it smells kind of like aftershave or something. It's pretty good. I like it. Normally I'm used to my titanium white or Magic White. It smells like, I don't know, like oil, motor oil or something. It's not something you want to breathe in all the time. All right, there we go. In my canvas, I said, canvas is already primed with liquid white, which is just a jar that I made of white and linseed oil. All right, let's take off whatever extra white we had on here. I guess we did have a little bit more than we needed. Just take it off. There we go. Let's see. We're good. Never mind. I'm going to take some blue, it looks like. And Bill moves a lot faster than other painters, so if you're not ready, you're going to miss something. All right, blue. Ooh. All right, we got, he's just going all the way across to just lay this blue paint. I think this is just the background for the mountain. He doesn't even put a sky in as far as I remembered. And if you get lines on the corners like this, if you go over them very lightly, it gets rid of them. But if you push hard, they'll show up. All right, a little bit blue. Put some water in it, looks like. There we go. He's going all the way across. He's not even. Normally Bill or Bob Ross he'll do the left and right side, but it looks like Bill's just going. He's just going in. He's just putting blue all over down here. All right. That looks nice, pretty. And then he blends up a little bit. He says, "Let's start." Okay. We haven't started yet. Oh, nice, yeah. Yeah, Bob. Yeah, he goes hard to keep up with. All right, well, what's Bill doing? Red? Red and blue? Okay. Bill doesn't call it the colors he's using, so it's kind of hard. You just have to guess. I think that's red and blue. All right. A little bit of paint on the knife. All right, what are you doing, buddy? Oh man, I need some white in here. He has some white in his. There we go. And these Daniel Smith paints are a little sticky, so I'm not quite used to that, but that's okay. Oh man, he already did the mountain. We're behind. Throw it in, just fire it in. That's what he says. Don't even think about it. Just make a shape that looks like a mountain. Holy crap. He's already halfway through. Speed mountain, speed mountain. Oh man. What a blast. All right, he's got something over here. Let me make this a little pointier. All right, he's got one peak, two peak, and then he's got another one over on the left. Okay, we got just a little one. I'm just going little circles to kind of blend out the bottom. If I remember, Bill didn't, oh, he just taps the bottom. He doesn't do what Bill or Bob did is he pulls down, but Bill's different. He's just tapping the bottom to make some mist. I'm just trying to follow the shape of the points that I have up there. It doesn't have to be exact if you don't want it to be. And then he's blending it down. There we go. That's something. That was fast. I wasn't ready for that. All right. Gonna clean this. Just wipe off the paint. Wipe off some more. And I'm just gonna blend this out, it looks like. There we go. White and mountain color. That's what we're going to use to highlight. Off-white, or as Bill says, off-white. Use the off-white. And a little bit more white. There we go. Can't really tell a difference between those two, but I hope they're different. We'll see. He's doing the left side. Ooh, that's going to be... We'll see how this goes. Ooh, this is sticky paint. I like that. Very good for mountains. Holy cow. Look at that. And then he did a little one over here. Just a little tiny one. It's not a big mountain. Maybe we'll do a little bit more on this side. Comes down a bit. Blend it out. There we go. Is this pink? I can't tell. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. There we go. Just making little highlights on the mountain. It doesn't really matter, like what you do at this phase. You can always blend it out and cover it up. All right, let's clean this guy off. He said blue and white, so we have blue and a little bit of white. That's probably enough that's already on the knife there. Yeah, that's good enough. There we go. Maybe a little darker. Blend that up. Ooh, that's an interesting color there. Happy blue. It's pulling down to the right. Okay. Let's see. Let's start up here.
So that means you go with the figures or with the form of that mountain.
And we're just trying to make the back shadow side of the mountain here.
A bit of blue, that's so good there.
There we go.
Blue,
And some more blue. Yeah, more blue up here.
and make sure as it breaks.
Oops.
Shows you all the cracks and all the like mounts are. Good, good, good. And use the fan
There we go.
brush. You want to
Fan brush. Alright, fan brush.
dim down that white a little bit. with
Some
magic
white.
See, that's what I do here. Just
There we
dim
go.
it down with magic white, like this.
I like to put it on my palette first before I go into the paint.
And you can create
Thin white. I think I got blue in it.
mist movements.
Oh well. He's putting in some mist here. He already did the whole thing. Oh my goodness.
Just flow through there.
I gotta go faster. I gotta keep up. I think in this video Bill is 64, 65, so he's a little bit older than I am right now, but he's way faster at this.
So the next thing is
There we go.
I will
Alright, wipe that off.
here, and it can be a little bit of green,
Get another,
but very, very careful with green.
whoops, another sheet, another towel here.
This color here, and the touch of yellow into that.
Alright, so he's
Just a
taking
little touch of, can you see it? Actually,
this color and yellow, a little touch of yellow.
makes it a bit of a green.
That was completely absorbed.
And I will create here is the horizon line or the
Okay,
field line.
should be a little green hue here.
And now I walk up. And what you do when you walk up, they get lighter.
There we go.
and lighter, because
I think that's
again,
green.
the magic
If it's not, just let me know, because I don't know what I'm doing with colors here.
the white is already there, there's wet. Now you get to see that you can create fields.
And we're just tapping straight line all the way across. This is like our foothills kind of. He's doing them with the fan brush, something like that. And then as you go up, just kind of blend them up into the mountain.
Work like that, out from the dark into the light. And then the light from the canvas get into your brush and you
There we
get
go.
the light out there. Then you can make your own
Does that look
picture
okay?
where
Does
you
that look like a mountain?
create trees there, you can have this is a meadow, big fields
Thanks,
there.
I'm trying to keep up. It's Bill's going really fast. I'm used to Bob where it's like every episode's kind of mountain, 2 trees. So I kind of know what's coming. But with Bill, it's just, oh man, all kinds of stuff. A little more yellow here, a little more yellow. And I have to use a lot more yellow because I'm using Hansa yellow, not cadmium yellow. And it's a much weaker pigment. So you have to have way more of it to make the same color of yellow than you do cadmium. Maybe some more yellow. Why not? There we go. He's just going, we're going straight across, making another little hill. Maybe this one's a little closer, but it's got more sunshine on it. I'm going to tap the top kind of with this little bit of paint, make it look like there's a mid-ground in between. I think he's doing that too. Well, he's already at the bottom. Oh geez. We got to pick up the pace. My goodness. All right, he's down here doing stuff. And we're just making, I don't know what you'd call this, plains? I don't know. Meadows? Meadows, that's the word. I'm just gonna start firing in as much land as possible. Oh, Bill. I feel like if I did this with a 2-inch brush, not the fan brush, I could keep up a little better, but Bill's doing this with the fan brush, so.
No, I will have.
Oh no, there's no one behind the cam. Well, there's Bill Alexander on my TV is behind the cam.
And I create.
But other than that, it's just me hanging out, and you all hanging out. All right. I don't know. Does that look okay? There might be gaps I can't really see. All right. I need to pause Bill because he's going crazy. He's making land down at the bottom already. All right. Let's catch up. So he's done this little meadow already, but he blended out the mist a little bit up top. So I'm going to go back and do that, and then I'm going to go and do what he's already at. He's working on some darker land down there. All right. Yeah, you would get carpal tunnel or something if you did that. Just boop, 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 boop. But I used to play drums a long time ago. Actually, it wasn't that long ago, but and a lot of people then would get carpal tunnel because they would just try to play as fast as possible all the time, and it's just not sustainable. You tear stuff, tear ligaments. No good. You don't want to do that. All right. Blended that. We're going to get fan brush again. We're going to go into blue, and I guess it's a little darker mountain color. So I'm going to add some blue to it and then some crimson. Make it really, I think that's dark purple. Maybe a little bit of yellow here. Here we go. Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right. So, oh no. Before I do that, I noticed he did something else. He made his land go down this way. So I need to add a little bit of a triangle here to make it look like my land's going that way. And then once I have this in, there we go. It's kind of downward sloping to the right and up that way. And then once we have that in, maybe a little bit more. It's hard to see it for me, at least against the blue. There we go. Now I have 2 brushes there. Yeah, it's kind of like a slope. That's what he's trying to do. All right. And then I'm going to go into this a little bit and then just tap it down. He's making, I guess it's a shoreline. It's at the bottom of this slope here. It comes down. And then once I have this, I should be caught up, which is absolutely crazy that I got that far behind so quickly. Ooh. And then we're just going to tap the bottom of it. Just blend it all together. There we go. Maybe tap the tops, blend those together too. All right, there we go. Can turn Bill back on. Okay.
Now I use my big brush.
Now he's just got the big brush.
I will.
Oh wow.
Pour this into
Okay.
the water there.
He kind of did what we were doing.
Pour that into the water.
Pull it into the water. So we're going to take this.
See? That gives you kind of extra water now.
There we go. I'm just pulling straight down. So it looks like that's what Bill's doing here. Yeah, just pulling straight down. All the way. See pull it left to right. Maybe.
Something like that.
I did a little bit.
But here I would like to have it a little bit bushy.
All right, now we're making some bushes.
Bushy, yeah.
Interesting. So we're gonna take this dark color, some green maybe, dark green. Just adding yellow to that, I guess purple.
It just makes it nice.
And he just
And if you want trees, you can put some trees
pulling up.
there. See, there's
Just in
no
some spots though. He's not doing it all over. Just a very, very sporadic. Just however you want trees or bushes, I guess. Ooh, he's gonna. He made a big one already. Oh. I looked away for a second, and he made a tree, and he did it. How was he doing this? I haven't seen a tree made like this before. Interesting. Oh, that is an interesting way to make a tree. You just kind of push the brush in, and then turn it right and left. Looks like a nice tree. Oh, he's made 3 of them. Oh, geez. I'm just trying to get. This is a different way to make trees. I wasn't expecting it. And then pull down, I guess. Reflect the trees. There we go. That's quite nice. And then he's adding. I'm gonna use my green brush, my bright green. I have a darker one there, but I'm gonna use my bright green one. All right, clean that up. And then he's tapping in right below. There we go. Palette knife. Yellow and red. Oh man, that just got completely destroyed. Let's try that again. It's just Hansa yellow does not hold up against other colors like cadmium red or naphthol red. Oh man. Alright, so he has yellow and the absolute smallest touch of red you can possibly do. Well, that was enough apparently. Oh, whatever. Maybe one day I'll get good at mixing colors. You put some blue in it, I think. Now it's green again. That's fine. Dark green. I feel like I can only mix 2 colors. We're just scraping in some land here, it looked like. Yeah, all the way across. Scrape that out. There we go. That looks better. Maybe we'll have to catch up here in a second, but that's okay. Pull these up. Because they were a little harsh, a little too harsh for me. There we go. Now he's putting some little stones in. And I have a little tiny brush or a palette knife for this. Let's see, he's using this dark purple color. I'm just gonna put a little tiny stone right there. And then we're gonna put a little arm on him. Goes out there. Get some more of this color. Drop that in this way. Just reflect it down. And I'll take the other brush and highlight this a little bit, or pull it down a little bit more. Got a bigger rock over here. There we go. Scrape that in there. Get some more. Got a little one over here. He's just hanging out. He's barely sticking out of the water. And then one more tiny back here. And then one, just some little tiny ones back here. There we go. Ooh, nice little rocks back in here, just hanging out. Alright. That's done. I gotta get the other brush, big brush, pull down on these. I'm using the very like far right corner. I don't know. Probably can't see it from the screen. I'm using the very far right corner of the brush, pulling down. It just makes it not as powerful. There we go. I'm going to pull this one down a little bit. These ones are so far back they almost don't need this, but just want to be consistent. There we go. And then we'll go back with this knife and we'll get some, I guess, of this greenish color. Don't know if it matters too much. He's highlighting the left sides of these, so we're going to do that. It's like got some moss on it. I think that makes sense. Just gentle pulling down to the right. There we go. And these ones, they got some moss on them, but they're so far back you can't really see them. There we go. I think we're all caught up. I think so. Unless I'm missing one. Oh, I guess I did miss one part. We're supposed to pull on the dirt just a little bit. There we go. All right. And then we're going to cut in some water lines around these stones, and I think that should be the end of this one as far as what I remember. And for that, palette knife on the palette and turn it to the right like you're turning a door. I'm just scraping in something that looks like water around them. I'm going to put some back here so it looks like those trees are actually reflecting in something. There we go. Where else do we need these? Over here. Put some up here. Where else? Up here. Ooh, that's way too much up on that corner. We don't want that. There we go. Definitely helps to check your palette knife before you go up there, because if you have a giant glob like that, it'll show up as a giant glob on there, so you don't want that. There we go. I'm gonna straighten this guy out a bit. Yellow, red, and blue will do. Nice. That one came out pretty good. Hopefully I'm a little faster for the next one. I kind of got behind. Alright, Bill. We're going to pause him. I got to sign this real quick and then switch palettes out, or canvases out, and clean the palette up. And then I'll be back shortly after that. So I'm going to use some thin. I'm just using linseed oil. I don't have there's like not liquid clear or anything for where should we put this? I'll put it over here for water mixable oils. I'm going to sign really small. I've started signing really small because someone complained that my signature took too much space on a painting I did, and they wanted me to send it back because of that. So they didn't realize from the picture how big it was until they got it. But it happens. All right, rinse this guy out, and then I need like a screen when I'm cleaning my brushes, that I can go to this screen so people aren't just sitting there watching an empty canvas, standing up and not knowing what's going on. Right now I'm just rinsing my brushes off in water because I'm using water mixable oils, or soap and water, I guess I should say. It's got some Dawn dish soap. I started using I ordered some linseed soap. Apparently they make that and a lot of people recommended it. I haven't started using it yet, but once it arrives I'll probably give that a shot, see how it works, see if it's any good. Alright, we got this guy cleaned up. And when I'm doing this, I always try to wipe the brushes off on a paper towel first, just so I'm not it keeps the water lasting longer, so you don't have to go clean it up or dispose of it however you do that. There we go. Good as new. So that's clean, that's clean. I'm gonna go back up here. Alright. Also, if anyone has good royalty-free music to listen to in between, I could use that as well, because then I wouldn't have this like awkward pause in between. Alright, that's clean, that's clean. This is signed. I guess we could take it down, get like a close-up of this one. It won't look too bad. Yeah, that's pretty good.